everyone, it's Brittney from the Pretty Plus, and as you can see, I am in a den of filth. Be dramatic, but this over here, can you see this? This is like clothes. I started getting things out that were like winter. My closet is a hot mess. This is not mine. This is my husband's hot mess that I'm sure he'll clean up once he sees that I've cleaned my stuff. But mine is way worse. His looks worse in the back because it's piled on top of his thing. But I can tell you mine is like on the floor and it's like a lot. There's like a basket down here. My drawers are all like half empty because everything's just like shoved down here and in this suitcase. So what I'm doing today is I am taking everything out of my closet and my drawers, off the floor, probably putting them all onto my bed after I take like the sheets and not sheets, the blankets and pillows and stuff off, and sorting through it. So I'm going to have some stuff that I'm giving away, stuff that I'm going to sell on Poshmark, and stuff that I'm going to keep. And I'm going to be very selective because I don't wear 90% of the stuff that I have. I work from home. I know what I like. I think, you know, your 20s are years of exploration. And then I think like your early 30s, you're really defining those things that you really love and you can't live without, or what you really like and you're not settling for less. So I'm going to be keeping the things that I love and nothing that I don't love. Things that don't fit, I'm going to really pay attention to. So if they are a little too small, and I love them, I'll probably keep them because my body weight does fluctuate often. So that is just how it is. With someone who, like myself, has like hormonal imbalance issues, it happens, right? So I'm not going to be harsh and be like, I'm getting rid of everything that doesn't fit, because that's not what works for me, because then in a couple months, I'll have to go get smaller things again. But things that I know are a real stretch that don't fit, they've got to go too. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do this in like what is it called? Time lapse, so you can see what I'm doing. And I'll put on some groovy tunes, and maybe I'll pop in and say a few things about things that I kept or I'm keeping, like voiceover type of thing, but trying to keep it pretty simple because I want to get this up instead of like being like, okay, well, I was gonna do voiceover, but the kids are being annoying, whatever. Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I am at home. I went to Goodwill with Brett and got clothes for the twins mainly because they're growing out of everything. He was looking for vintage stuff. I didn't look at stuff for myself because I knew I was coming home to do all this and I didn't need to add anything. Not saying that I'll never add anything. I love shopping. I love new clothes. So it's just a way of cleaning out the old, making room for the things that I love. And if I bring anything else in, I want to be able for it to have a place and a reason and for me to love it. So without talking too much, I will get into it and then I'll come back at the end and kind of give a quick recap.
She calls me day and night. I'm sorry, girl, you just...
Oh my god, this is a much bigger undertaking than I thought it would be. I kind of knew, but I didn't. So the floor, like, I just had like, let me explain. The way our house is set up, people enter through this one room that ends up being our catch-all, and then when we are cleaning, it needs to make its way back to the very back of the house, which has all the bedrooms. And then if we have like a thing where people are coming over, like Friendsgiving, for example, or like a little birthday get together, then a lot of times the last things to be thrown somewhere are like the boxes that we put together that are like meant to go to specific places or need to be sorted out. And then they always end up coming into our room because our room is the only room that people don't really access. The kids' rooms are up for grabs, bathrooms, and then the living spaces are all open spaces, we throw everything in here. So what you're seeing is the conglomeration of like people working on the house, us having like a Friendsgiving thing, birthday party back in September. It's been like a whole like quarter of the year of us just pushing things in here, and then like being sick and everything, and like the kids being out of daycare so often. I haven't had a chance to tackle this, and today I finally am. I've got all the things off the floor, except for there's like a corner over there that has a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that I honestly just need to like sort through more thoughtfully and get rid of. And I'll probably save that until just a little later once the bed is cleared off again. And right now I'm gonna go ask my husband to go on a lunch date with me, and we'll see if he says yes. I'll let you guys know later. But I want to stay in town. There's not a ton of options because I want it to be quick so I can come back and work on this before the kids come home. But hopefully he says yes. We'll see.
Don't make me feel right. I never meant to make you cry. You were right. Just leave me be. I'm not gonna put up a fight. And every time you wake up feeling worse, and then you check the time.
Hi, I'm continuing to die under this mountain of stuff. So it's about 3 o'clock. My kids will be home around 5. So I don't have I have a couple hours obviously, but I want to make sure that I have this in a good spot where I can stop today and then pick up later on. I work from home and they go to daycare, so I do have like a couple hours here and there that I could do something in here. So my plan is to get all of the stuff that I'm either donating or selling to a different spot in the house. So I have all the stuff that I'm selling in the basement on a rack, and so I will probably take all of this stuff down to the breezeway and decide what's going down to the basement on the rack and put the rest of it in the boxes for Goodwill. So once I do that, then I'll be able to come back and sort through all of the stuff that I have in my keep piles to see if they're actually things I'm keeping, try a few things on, and then make a decision from there. And then I will be back at it and do it all over again for like shoes and accessories. It's a whole process, but the next step being shoes and accessories probably won't happen until later this week. Ooh, okay. I've been looking crazier and crazier as the day has gone on because I've been trying things on, and yeah, I did get done. Like, got my wardrobe stuff done. Clothing. I haven't done shoes or accessories or things because I have a lot of things here. So I collected them in a little box, and then I have them sitting with a big pile of things. So that'll probably be a different video because I don't think I'm gonna do like everything here. So I'll probably do one where you see me going through shoes and accessories and things. But this one is done for now. So I'm going to tell you my plan. Remember, this is not mine. This is not mine. So this is my closet. It doesn't have a lot of storage. There's one rod and there's 2 shelves, and the shelves are full of shoes. And I plan on hopefully reducing that by at least half. But there's like a box, like a basket back there that has things and like sandals and stuff in it. And then I have a hangy thing with shoes. I need to reduce my shoes by like half at least. So that's a plan for next. But for this closet, since I don't have a ton of storage and I have a dresser that's like, this is my dresser, same size as this, I need to have a different storage for like sweatshirts and sweaters because I stay home a lot. So I'll wear a lot of crew necks or like sweatshirts. So, and then I have like some knit sweaters that I don't want to hang up. They are too bulky in my closet, or they get weird lines. So I actually purchased a couple Calyx shelves, like the Calyx cubes from IKEA, with the intention of putting them in my each of the kids' rooms. So the one in the twins' closet, one in Claire's closet. The twins' closet's pretty clear right now, and I do want to put one in there. However, I think that the priorities are going to be my closet and Claire's closet. So there are 4 cubes each, and so I will do those, and then the next time I go to IKEA, I'll just grab another one for the twins' room. So sometime this week, I'm either going to put it together, or I'm going to ask Brett to put it together, and I'll use it in my closet for probably like sweatshirts, and then sweaters, and then like a miscellaneous type of bin, and one for like graphic t-shirts, and that'll leave more room for the things that I'm wearing often in my dresser. I think that's the way it's going to work out. Maybe I don't know, we'll switch it around. I'll figure out how it works, but that's the plan. And I reduced the stuff hanging in my closet. Oh, I can't even explain it to you. Like I have at least double the amount of stuff to get rid of than I have kept. So that was pretty cool. It's just, you accumulate a lot of things you think you're gonna wear, or you only wear them for just a little bit. So something I want to work on obviously is more sustainable clothing or secondhand clothing, which I've done a lot. I've done better in the last couple of years, but that's just where I'm at. I'm just kind of speaking my truth right now. So I will end the video here, and thank you for coming along with me on this journey today. If you have questions or suggestions, because obviously it's a hot mess around here. If you have a thing like, hey, I think this would work well for you, I'd love to hear it. Leave those below, or you can always find me on the internet at The Pretty Plus on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. As always, you can find my blog, theprettyplus.com. And I thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.